at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this film live but on tape matchup tonight between Holliston Panthers and our Ashland Clockers. It's a pleasure to be here. My first time doing volleyball all week. I'm Rob Silver, joined tonight by Chase Abrams. Chase, welcome.
Yeah, good to be here as always. Thanks for bringing me in.
You're the expert tonight.
With my one volleyball game of experience this season.
Yeah.
Done it a few times in the past few years though, so I guess I can qualify a little bit.
Who was on the mic? Was that your mom and your dad?
It was an Abrams family affair last
What about
time.
Logan? Did he get in there?
No, I don't think he did.
But now that he's
basketball practice or something.
Oh, but now that he's officially a man, he can be on the mic anytime.
Yes, he's been a man for about a week and a half now. So
that's awesome. Yeah, and we're underway. Holliston comes into this match with a 13-4 record. Strong. The losses only to Medfield and Hopkinton, two of the best teams.
Powerhouse teams, not only in the division but in the state itself.
Yep. Ashland on the coming into this on a 9-match losing streak at 4-15.
Yeah, it was the final game of the season, though, so they're going to try to end on a high note. Lost in straight sets to this same Holliston team earlier in the season. Looking for a different result, obviously, tonight. The set from Herder. Going to be Vitti with the hit. Return by Holliston. Backwards set, just a nice toss over the line.
Great
diving
dive.
Play by Bacina. Gets it over the net, and it's a point for the Clockers.
Yeah, Emily Weisseth and Ava Dowling both stared at it, hoping it was going to bounce out of bounds, but beautiful dig and a very fortuitous landing spot.
Yeah, looks for a second there like Holliston had found a
Rooney Singh on the serve for Ashland.
Holliston had found a spot in the middle of that Ashland.
Singh, one of the stronger players for Ashland. Also the lone senior.
Yes, surprising. Few teams this year, not a ton of seniors. Volleyball's the notable one with just Singh, like you mentioned, the only senior on this roster.
Oh, and the Holliston Panthers hit it into the net, and we're all leaving it 2 apiece. I said tonight, I told you, this match I think is going to be a tough win for either squad. I'm expecting 5 sets, and the reason I said that is the Celtics opening night, and I would love to get home and watch them, but
of course,
as fate would have it, it'll probably go as long as possible, as there's a nice spike by Lucy Barr.
Yeah, I mean, pretty early on, but it's been about as back and forth as you can get. Teams trading points, 3-2 so far. Holliston out in the lead.
And I didn't have a number 1 on the roster, which is interesting.
For Holliston?
Yeah. Did you, we took that off of the website.
Live.
Yeah, Arbor Live.
A dive.
Oh, huge play.
Very nearly the play of the game so far. Holliston.
Is that Emily Collins, number 10?
Couldn't see it at the net. I'm at kind of a weird angle here, but Holliston, heck of a defensive effort. Ashland blocks it at the net and scores the point. Ali Politica checks in and immediately is going to go to the back line to serve.
And this is another cancer fundraiser, block out cancer, digging for a cure, big fundraiser tonight.
Yeah, had the pleasure of announcing an 8-1 boys soccer win over Norwood last night. They wore pink uniforms the whole night. One night later, we see the Ashland Clocker volleyball team repping the pink warm-up shirts, once again in support of breast cancer awareness. Holliston answering right back. It's 4-3, and like we talked about before, back and forth so far as we're underway here in the first set.
Maybe at the break we'll get the name for the libero number 1. Serving is Veronica Stasevich.
Herder goes to Fialki, who's just going to tap it over. Holliston regroups now. Light tap over, Bacina the dig. Vitti the set back to Bacina. Her spike is going to be returned by Holliston. Got room to work. The libero is going to hit it over. Bacina misplays that dig, and it's 5-3.
That's always one of my pet peeves is court awareness. She was standing right on the line, and if You got to be more conscious of that because that was easily going out.
It's like a wide receiver toe tapping in football. It's for me, it always seems to be the most difficult part of that sport is awareness where you are in the court, where you are on the field. Bacina spike attempt blocked at the net.
Save.
Herder will set it to Vitti. Taps it lightly over. Play at the net, Bacina.
Beautiful.
Redemption right there. I think she heard you and ties this game right back up.
One of the one of the captains, not a senior.
Yes.
So.
My apologies. She brought the Clockers within 5-4 now.
Nice serve, little screwball type spin.
Emily Collins gets the point for the Clockers, and now we're tied at 5.
Annie Valentini for Holliston, not able to block it.
Bacina serves away, dug out by that Holliston libero. Set far side, cross-court kill, great dig out by Herder. It goes right back over the net. Play at the net, goes Holliston's way, and they retake the lead 6-5.
That was Amelia Weisseth. Oh, a little interference, I believe. So it actually goes to Ashland, and Ashland with their first lead of the night.
Yes, well-fought point to get it, too.
The Holliston team looks stunned at the call.
Bacina trying to start a little bit of a roll now. Holliston, the return dug out by Herder. Vitti the set. Kill attempt is going to be long. That was number 12, Marissa Carroll. Her first time saying her name tonight. And we're tied right back up at 6.
Herder looks solid back there.
Yeah, well, she's seen a lot of minutes on this team. Only a sophomore and in that libero spot. So it does not look overmatched out there. Dig there goes right back over the net. Carroll will set Fialki the kill attempt. Line drive kill, mishandled. Holliston's going to have to work hard to get this over and do so.
Good communication by Holliston, too.
Absolutely. Fialki again blocked at the net, but it falls.
Out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds. And it's another point for the Clockers. Back and forth we go. 7-6, Ashland's advantage as Herder goes back to serve. First serve goes long, and we're knotted right back.
I didn't want to say it before the serve because you would have blamed it on me, but I was going to say one of the keys to this game tonight is not giving points away.
Yes, yes.
You just can't do that against a squad as talented as Holliston.
Still
beautiful serve by
perfect
number
placement.
13. That was Annie Valentini. Wow, taking advantage of her height.
Yeah, no kidding.
That thing really came down quick.
Yeah. Fell in right between 3 Ashland defenders.
Teardrop serve.
Yeah. Bacina's got to go back to dig that one out. Carroll kill attempt. Blocked at the net. They got to get it over here. Do there. Bacina another dig. Set for Fialki. Cross-court kill misplayed.
That's going to be
up
tough.
In the air. And it's a point for the Clockers. Isabel Lay checks in for Eliza Fialki and immediately heads back to serve. Line drive misplayed initially, and they're going to call it a point
double
for the
hit,
Clockers.
Carry.
Yeah, ref very quick to make that call, and it's another lead for Ashland.
There's another one that had some speed on it.
Yeah, we saw.
Might have gone long, but that's a good hit.
We saw Lay go on a couple rules the last time we called a volleyball game earlier this year. We know she has the talent to do so. Set near side to Carroll.
Beautiful spike.
Perfect placement. Perfect placement. And the Clockers have their biggest lead of the night. It's 10-8. Well, don't want to speak too soon, but this one is looking like it's going to go on for a while.
My first match of the year, and they look pretty solid.
They look very strong.
Wow, beautiful set by Weisseth to Darling, who just slammed that home.
Yeah.
Both seniors.
Yeah, power and finesse on that kill. Speed and to a spot where there were just no Clockers anywhere near it.
It's always nice. They've been working together probably 2-3 years. I remember calling their names, so very comfortable working together, obviously.
Another really strong serve from this Holliston team. That seems to be a pretty big strength for them so far.
Yeah, Weisseth.
Definitely explains the impressive record coming in tonight.
And into the gym walks the athletic director, Kevin Anderson.
Well, miscommunication there between Carroll and Herder, and Holliston retakes the lead just like that. 11-10 in their favor.
The JV squad had a tight one.
Big come-from-behind win in 5 sets. Dug out by Vitti. Lay. Spike attempt by Van Beek is going to be blocked at the net. Tapping it over. Bacina now. Lay. Over to Vitti. Barely dug out, and Holliston's got another chance here. Herder, one-handed dig, unsuccessful. Holliston comes away with the point.
Really good composure on the Holliston side.
Not panicking at all.
No, exactly. Great spacing. They just know where to be.
No, we've seen them readjust really, really well tonight. Bacina, dig, and it's just going to fall in between Herder and Vitti.
Little miscommunication. Yeah, Holliston kind of knows when they can kind of press the pedal to the metal and take, try and push it a little bit, or whether they just need to get it over and regroup.
Kind of just outlast.
Yep.
Lay sets,
Ooh.
And once again, the set
See
goes
if we get a timeout here. And we do.
Yeah, good call. You've been doing this a while, you can tell.
Yeah, that was
you're talking
2
about.
in a row the same. They look a little out of sorts.
Yeah, it's the biggest point differential of the night so far. 14-10 in favor of Holliston.
6-point run, actually.
Yeah, they've gone on a run. Clockers had that 2-point advantage, like you said, and right now facing a 4-point disadvantage. A few miscommunications there at the end. Anything else to note?
No, it gives us a chance to thank our crew tonight. You.
The one and only.
And me. And, of course, Mackie the Knife.
Yep.
Mackie the Knife, Kotob. Do you
Doing
get
it all for us.
Do you, Mackie, can you hear me? Oh, no, I don't know. If you I wanted to know if he knows the reference, Mackie the Knife. Do you even get it?
I do not get the reference. I do know. I do understand Hoosiers references now, though.
Oh, that's good.
I bet you're happy about that.
No, Mac.
Back to us announcing a couple of years ago.
Mac the Knife, very popular song in the 50s, late 50s, 60s. Bobby Darin.
Once again, Holliston scrambling a little bit, but still getting the job done. Carroll cross-court kill.
When I'm making a music reference, the match becomes secondary. So we're back. Long point.
I'll note
point
that.
to the night. Oh, great dig by Herder.
And the point continues here. Set from Holliston. Their kill attempt out of bounds.
Is there a deflection? There
was not, and it's a point for the Clockers.
Wait, nope. Back. Yeah, see, I thought it was.
We're waiting for a second. Point towards Ashland's side. Changed his mind, went back.
Exciting rally, though.
Yeah, apologies for the early call.
No, we just,
Yeah, we saw it.
We just watched what they were doing, so Weisseth has to be getting tired.
That is the hope for this Clocker team. Lay the set for Van Beek, just going to tap it over. Holliston once again going to have to regroup, and once again they do so successfully, getting it over the net. Bacina digs. Set from Lay. Vitti, the kill. I got libero set for Holliston. Their kill attempt. Carroll blocks it. Bacina.
Oh,
perfectly placed. Great finesse there from Siri Bacina to get Ashland its first point in the last 7 attempts.
The big windup, it was like a changeup.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to come in hard and just plopped right into the open area. Oh, miss hit there. Good recovery by Holliston. Keeps it alive.
Lay goes to Van Beek. A lot of height. Holliston digs it out. Play at the net here. Just going to tap it over. Bacina.
A little carry.
She stepped over the line.
Or 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
You don't hear the carry. I mean, they gave the 2 fingers for the double hit.
Yeah.
It's almost like a carry. It was almost like it was, in her hands. Another good serve.
Yep. Singh starting to get some momentum. Holliston's libero's just going to tap it over. Herder. Bacina. Strong kill, barely dug out, but Holliston stays alive. Bacina to Lay. Van Beek. Tipped at the line, dug out by Holliston again. That one's blocked at the line, and it's going to go out of bounds off Lily Vitti.
Ashley Rokas putting it away.
Another very hard-fought point from both sides. The Clockers do not look overmatched at all.
No, it's really entertaining.
Absolutely. We're only in set 1.
Of course. Oh, she touched it. She touched it.
I feel like it tipped the net as well, but you are allowed to. You are allowed to do that. It's not fair.
Yeah.
So Bacina just getting enough of that ball to give Holliston the point. Another line drive serve. Beautiful dig by Singh. Vidi's going to get it over and does so.
Change up of her
Yeah, a
own.
little trickery there.
That's
Perfectly
a veteran move. Veteran move.
Absolutely. 18-12 now here in set number 1 tonight.
Yeah, 60% of the points right now for Holliston.
Yep.
I'd like to work in a little math for you little kids at home and you grown-ups. 18-13.
I just got off a day of doing math. I kind of need a break, Rob.
That's all right. That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
You just nod and look good.
I can do that. Strong serve from Gabby Van Beek eventually turns into an Ashland point as it's a double hit from Holliston. I think their 3rd of the night.
Mini run here.
Time to go on a roll. Another line drive serve dug out by the Holliston libero. Set on the far side. Cross-court kill. Just out of the reach of the outstretched arms of Aruni Singh. It's another point for the Panthers.
Lucy Barry.
Holliston's libero goes back to serve now. Bacina the dig to lay. Back to Bacina. Blocked at the line, but it falls on the side of Holliston. It's a point for the Clockers. 19-15 now. They're starting to claw back a little bit. Fialki will check in, as will Ali Politica. We'll see if Politica goes back to serve, and she will.
We didn't do the sub of the game.
No. Townhouse Pizza?
Yeah.
You are the master. I'll let you take this one.
No, it's done.
It is done.
It's done.
Okay.
But always happy to put in a plug for Townhouse. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they are not providing our meals tonight, but you know,
if we had called and said, "Hey, we need a meal," they would have.
They would deliver.
Yeah. I don't know if they deliver,
Well,
but
no,
they certainly would have made it. Oh, deliver like they would have come through.
Come through, exactly.
I was gonna say that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, poor choice of words. That's my mistake. 20-16 as that that serve goes just past the yellow line.
Yeah.
Nearing the end of set 1 here at Ashland High School on Wednesday night.
And it's Veronica Stasevich to serve.
Bacina far from the net. Strong left-handed spike there.
A windmill by Amelia Weissef. Check the floor, see if there's any dents. So Stasevich looking to serve out the match. Needs 4 more in a row.
Clockers obviously looking to prevent that.
I was going to say, that usually puts it into the net.
Jinx.
Yes. Played that perfect.
It's a veteran move right there, Rob.
Thank you. Thank you. First match of the night, year I'm broadcasting, but still got it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, great save by Holliston.
Vidi to Fialki.
Weissef sets. Finds the back corner like it had eyes. Lucy Barry again.
Impressive placement there. Holliston refusing to let the Clockers go on a run of their own.
It's like in Fenway Park when it finds that corner right in center field by the bullpen. Yeah, the triangle. Thank you.
Herder, a good dig. It's going to go right back over the net, and Holliston will regroup here.
Weissef again with a great set. Good set. I think I was a little generous with the great. I think it was good. A few feet too far back, but
Carroll
did the job.
Angle there, unable to get it over the net. 23-17 in favor of the Panthers. Trying to close
what percentage of the points is that?
23 out of the...
23 times 2.5, right?
What?
46, 57.5%.
Okay.
Because it was 40 total, so I figured 40, 40, double and a half.
Yes.
It's a moot point.
Hurt my brain, bro.
Here we go.
Rob.
Barry serves for the win. No, can't do it.
That was the right idea there to just hit that right down with the net. She just timed her jump a little bit wrong. And the Clockers will take back over. Emily Collins goes back to serve. Misplayed by Holliston. That's going to go right back over the net. And they're going to call a net violation against the Panthers.
And that is the first set, if that's the case. No,
it goes against the Panthers, so it's
against the Panthers. Okay.
Against the Panthers, yes.
A weird angle. I couldn't see what was happening. I thought, thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
We don't have our table anymore, so it's a little tougher.
The table was abolished a while ago.
Yeah.
It's funny, basketball on that was set point right there. So Holliston, in a very competitive first set, comes away victorious. They'll switch sides. But you mentioned the table, but basketball, where they're running 100 miles an hour, we're allowed to have the table there. But it's mostly because it's a back and forth. These squads, because of the nature of the game, are running laterally a lot and diving, so makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen volleyballs end up where we're sitting now. So,
yes, exactly.
Anything can happen.
And a lot of fans.
Yeah, last game of the regular season, they're showing up to support, wearing their pink.
Oh, the other squad, they came to watch
the JV
support
team.
the first set. Yeah. So as we mentioned, 13-4 Holliston, Ashland 4-15. But the way the playoffs work, the MIA rankings, Ashland is ranked 23rd. Top 32 do get a bid. So,
yes,
they're in there.
Seed, but they're in the playoffs right now.
Right, and it's a young team. If they play the way they did tonight, they have the potential to beat anybody. Holliston currently ranked number 5.
Yeah, and
so
like you and I talked about, we haven't had the pleasure of being able to call in many of these games, me with just the one and you. This is your first one of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But the records do indicate maybe somewhat of a skill gap between these two teams, but it hasn't looked like that at all so far. Clockers absolutely holding their own here. They only lost by 6 points in that first set, so we should be in for a really, really good match tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of competitive rallies, and but if you're playing a team like this, number 5, you go in ranked 23, you're going to play a 9 seed maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So
it's too much math, Rob.
You and the math.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Although actually they might do a play-in. I wonder if they do a play-in to the 16.
I'm not sure. The volleyball team is in the playoffs. Boys soccer's in the playoffs. Few successful
soccer
teams.
team really solid.
Doing well.
I almost came out last night, but then I had looked at the record of the opposing squad. Was not too solid.
Not
3 goals,
solid.
I think, all season.
Correct. Yeah. So boys soccer beat Norwood 8-1 last night was the final score, and the Clockers did it with kind of trying different lineups. Starting goalie Matt Kulaka came in at striker at multiple points throughout the game. Michael Ducharme was starting at striker.
So a fun night.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's the last home game before senior night. A lot of people showed up, and they did have some fun. But yeah, it was not a super close. Sorry, 8-0. Or no, it was 8-1. 8-1 was the final score. So yeah, not super close final there.
I have no problem with the I'm still upset about the loss in football to Norwood.
Yes.
But quite the upset with Westwood coming back and beating Norwood last week.
I know. I did see that.
Opens up the Tri-Valley Large football division to multiple winners again. I mean,
it's up for grabs.
If Ashland can somehow pull off the upset of Holliston Friday night, Ashland will control. Well, they do control their destiny now. Yep. But so we started the second set.
Vitti, quick kill attempt.
Clockers go up by 1.
It's a great way to come out of the huddle for the Clockers, taking an early lead. Vitti, cross-court kill mishandled by Holliston, and it's an early point for the Clockers. When Herder checks in, immediately goes back to serve. Not serving as the libero this set. That'll be a Rooney Singh this time. So if you notice the jersey switch on your screen. Herder could set. That would have landed just barely in. Forced Holliston to play it. Libero hit it over. Lay. Bachina.
Yeah.
Holliston's going to hustle, and they're not going to get it. It's another point for Ashland. So 2-0 in the blink of an eye for this Clocker team. Herder goes back to serve again.
Shutout opportunity. Still alive. Didn't jinx it there. Oh! Recovery. Herder calls for it.
Van Beek, dug out by Holliston. First miscommunication of the set, and a point goes Holliston's way. Yeah, I will say, for how good their record is, we did see some sloppy plays from this Panther team in the first set, but they were always able to regroup and still get it over the net. I'm wondering, you know, maybe not able to do it as much this set. We'll see what the Clockers can do. Bachina, that one's going to be just barely long.
I had it.
The yellow line.
Your definition of just barely and mine are two different things.
That looks pretty close
like
to me.
2-3 balls.
Okay.
But that's all right. My eyes are bad. Maybe you're probably right. If only we could watch this on replay, but we can. Just hit the DVR and do it.
What's a DVR?
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I know.
Straight. I wanted to see your reaction. It's gonna glance off a Clocker player at the net and go Holliston's way. So 2-0 off the bat for the Clockers. Holliston responds with 3 straight. Bachina the dig. Vidi's got to hustle. Lay's gonna get it over and does.
Quality save by Holliston, Ashland there. I'm used to Holliston being on this side.
Yeah. Holliston unable to get it over the net that time, and the Clockers tie it back up. Quick substitution. Emily Collins checks in. Aruni Singh checks out. Gabby Van Beek back to serve. Dug out by Herder. Collins now blocked at the net. Alston, kill attempt is long. Van Beek lets it go. It's another point for Ashland.
I mean, in defense of the people playing the back line, you knew that thing was going to be long by a mile.
That one
but
was
it's just,
long.
but it's just so, but it's so quick that the instincts. You know, I guess until you played the game probably like 20 years straight, your instincts want to hit it, you know, and reach for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Singh checks right back in. Van Beek is out. Bachina, she's so good at that.
Something there.
Kind of double touch, maybe a net violation.
Some type of violation, yep.
Let's see.
Okay. Works out in the clock.
I don't know what's.
Do we have the right score? It's 4-4 for some reason.
And now they're saying point for Holliston.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
But I haven't seen it added to the scoreboard yet. Emily Collins' big kill gets another point for Ashland. So it still says 5-4 on the scoreboard, so that's what we're going to go with. Allie Politico will go back to serve. Not a lot of seniors on this team, but Allie, one of the big junior contributors. Her, Siri Bachino, Liza Fialki, some of the bigger names. As that serve goes straight into the net, ties it back up for the Panthers.
Yeah, try and build her up, and you talked her right into a net violation.
Yeah, that was my fault. My bad.
Who's that? What number?
7?
7? Veronica Stasevich.
Herder lets that one go for Singh. Fialki deep kill. Blocked at the net. It's going to fall on the Clocker side, and the Panthers steal another point away.
Needed to get a little bit more height to be able to keep that on the Panther side. Missed time to jump a little bit.
That serve goes right into the net this time.
Say thank you and
capitalize.
Yeah. China to serve for the Clockers.
Finds that back corner again. Just snuck in front of the yellow line. So perfect placement once again. And the Panthers will take back over. So much like the start of the first set, very back and forth to start this second.
Right, so not only will it go 5 sets, but it's long. It's also going to go max time per set.
Yeah. Every single one of these is going to end like 26-24.
Not only will I miss the opening night of the Celtics, we might miss the second game as well Friday.
We'll say I'm not too sad about missing any Sixers games this year. It's going to be tough to watch. Good intimidation factor there from Izzy Cow. And the Clockers take back over.
That's a good call, because it is intimidating.
Yeah. First time saying her name tonight. But gets a point for the Clockers. Great serve from Singh. Yeah, tipped the net there. Holliston had to readjust quick, did so. Vitti up to Van Beek, off the net and falls for another point for the Clockers.
Clockers taking advantage of the net. The net is your friend.
Yep.
Or it was on that point too. Oh, that one sailed.
Gonna be a tough play, and not one that they're gonna make. Another point for Ashland. Misplayed by Holliston.
One more point, and you might see a timeout by Holliston as the Clockers have their biggest lead of the night, 10-7 here.
And that's your friend right up until it isn't, right, Rob?
Pretty much.
The net giveth, the net taketh away from Aruni right there.
She hangs in the air a long time before she actually makes contact.
Yeah, it works.
She was a little bit on the way down. Good save.
Yeah. Just so tough to get that timing right sometimes. She'll set here. Fialki. Holliston the return. Their kill attempt. Blocked at the net. Eliza Fialki gets a point for the Clockers.
Yeah, I thought they might call a net violation.
I think she hit two for a second there, but no call. And Ashland does get credit for the point.
Beautiful.
Lay checks in and it'll go back to serve. Clockers maintain that 3-point lead.
I don't mean this, well, I'll bring it up after the point. Oh, good dig. Got to get it over. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Is it lay or is it lie? LAI. Okay, so you don't know for sure. Okay. Because LEI is the Hawaiian lay.
Okay.
And I didn't know. I have a friend named Kai that's KAI, so.
Gotcha. Yeah.
If only your dad was here, you'd have all the pronunciations. He'd have it phonetically spelled out.
He's good with that.
He'd know.
Hoping to pronounce
the whole lineage
correctly. We're doing our best here, so apologies if we are not.
Yeah, exactly. And if I was in better shape, I'd walk over after one of the sets. I thought the young guy, that's you,
yeah,
you're the young guy, and find out who number one is. I feel.
You should have asked.
I asked you.
Yeah, but
to go
not
over there.
Between sets.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of a set when you mentioned it.
Ask one of the Holliston fans. They'll know.
Okay. Well, you don't need me to walk around for that. I feel like you can just do that.
Listen, I'm out of breath just sitting here. My heart is palpitating.
Yeah, you can still beat me in a 3-point contest. So I don't really understand what
that's true. That's true.
I don't know if that's more of a
nice job
of your
by Gabby Van Beek.
Lack of mine. Gabby Van Beek, yeah, like you said. Big point for the Clockers there. I'm getting better.
I'm excited. You have a much better shooting
form.
Really?
That's
definitely.
All I hear about is how weird my form looks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't flick my wrist.
Oh.
And you only flick your wrist. You don't have a.
Well, yeah, that's because I have like ups of like a half an inch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm the opposite. I've got pretty good jump. I'm almost dunking, Rob. I'm almost there.
Mm-hmm. Should be an exciting year. I'm looking forward to the men's basketball.
Absolutely.
I know Robbie Rudisil has been playing all season long, off season, and
yeah, sophomore standout Hunter Meggs will not be playing this year. He's going to be running indoor track. So sorry we took him away from that team.
Did you replace him with anybody?
Oh,
Do we have anybody?
I'm not sure if indoor track supplied a replacement, I'm going to be honest. Yeah,
Well,
it should be a fun
I meant
season.
the whole class.
Were you and I on the call for their win against AMSA last year? Were you with me on that one?
I was not.
You were not with me.
I was
That
not.
was me and my dad, I guess.
Yeah.
Still had a lot of fun calling that game. Had a lot of fun with all their games. This Herder will serve this one away after the timeout. Gabby Van Beek immediately making her presence known. An identical point to the last one that forced the timeout.
14-9
Yeah.
After the Holliston timeout. Expect to see some rally. Oh, good
Great serve.
Yes.
But Sheena at the net.
Ooh, mistimed it. She's
Not happy
buries
with
her
herself.
face in her hands.
Yeah, tough play to make.
But yeah,
Just a tough play to make.
she was very eager. She knew it was like a perfect set.
Oh, it was
but,
coming right to her.
she's playing phenomenally tonight. Nothing
Absolutely.
to be ashamed of.
Not at all. Van Beek.
A lot of spin off that.
Yeah, Holliston was a little more ready for it that time.
Should be able to set this one.
Sing. Going to Bacina. Strong hit returned by Holliston. They're going to try to get over the net and do so. Saying they're
Another
going right
time.
back to Bacina, trying it again. A little less power on this one. Holliston's return, tapping it over. Bacina the dig. Sing. Bacina will hit it back over. Holliston's
Barry.
kill attempt. Blocked at the net, playing it off the net a couple times, and finally that one will fall. A long point finally goes the Panthers' way.
And I think it might have been a little mishit by Barry. It looks like it might have hit with a little more knuckle than she wanted and kind of hit under it. But it worked out.
Herder,
Strong
good dig.
serve, yeah, off that.
Vitti almost finds a hole in the defense, and they're going to get the point anyway as that Holliston hit glances off the ref.
Yes.
Collins checks back in for Singh. Van Beek back to serve.
Another strong serve.
Yep.
Oh, that was going out. But that's what I'm talking about. It's just so fast. You don't really have time to make that decision.
I know.
Instincts take over.
Yeah, it's just coming at you so quickly. You just got to react. Herder, good dig. Set for Collins. Looking for that back corner, unable to find it. Ball lands out of bounds, point for the Panthers. And they're starting to crawl back a little bit. 15-13 is your score. Bacina will dig. Little miscommunication. They still get it back to Bacina. Her spike is going to fall short, go right into the net. 15-14 now. So what had been a 6-point Clocker lead has now been diminished to 1, and Coach LeBay will call timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough. Seen enough. Speaking of the standings, now Medfield actually is in Division 2, but they are ahead of the Tri-Valley Large 17-1.
Jeez.
I didn't see who they lost to.
I can't keep track of these divisions. Like,
I know, it's
in my
so
head,
weird.
they're all in the same one because they play in the Tri-Valley League. But
Right.
no, Hopkinton's D1, Medfield's D2. Like,
Yeah,
it's
and then
hard to keep track. This Holliston
in
team
football, Hopkinton's Division 2, Holliston's the same.
Yeah, and it
as,
varies by sport. Yeah.
Exactly. And one would think, Holliston, I mean, they're playing some of the best teams out there. You'd think they'd be, in football I'm talking.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be
Well, a very strong
higher
football program.
than Hopkinton.
Yeah. They all play in the TVL. It's just tough to keep track of sometimes. Line drive serve. Bacina digs it out, but it's going to go over the net.
We'll see how we do coming out of the timeout.
Yep. Singh. Bacina's kill. Strong attempt. Somehow returned by Holliston.
Nice
Play at the
set.
net. They tap it over. Find a gap and tie this game right back up at 15.
I didn't get the number over there. It might have been number 9. Ayla Monvilla with a set.
Yeah, those plays at the net are tough for us to see. Bacina will dig. Collins taps it over right to a Holliston player. trying to catch the Clockers off guard. Does so a little bit, but Clockers return it anyway. Real kill attempt here. Singh digs it, but there's a play at the net. I'm going to say it's a net violation against Ashland. I wasn't sure who that was against, but that point will go the Panthers' way, and they've regained the lead here in set number 2. Now misplayed by Ashland a little bit. It's another point for the Panthers.
Coach LeBay was kind of looking at his playbook or his roster, and he didn't realize he was in the way. He didn't realize he needed to get out of the way.
Yeah. So I believe this is actually 8 straight points from the Panthers.
I think you are correct. 9-1 run, actually.
9-1. Okay.
Well, no, but it might be 8 points, something like that. Oh.
Panthers.
Yeah, I think it was 14-9.
Yeah. Panthers were scuffling a little bit, and they just seem to be in total control for these past few minutes. 18-15. They've got a 3-point lead. Herder will dig. Ashland struggling to get it over again.
Out of bounds.
That one does land out of bounds, and it's another point for Holliston.
Yeah, that's the difference. She had time to kind of evaluate where it was going, and she stepped back, and 2 timeouts.
Yep. Panthers are forcing
without a
Coach
point.
LeBay's hand.
Without a point. You don't see that often.
No, you do not. So we're really starting to see the skill of this Holliston team showing through in these past 3 or 4 minutes. They've just taken control of this set.
Did you at least get a dad joke from your dad?
Oh, absolutely. That's like that is his thing.
Did you get one?
No. He didn't even do one last night. I thought it was funny.
That's
he forgot it. I liked it. Yeah. A lot of puns. I think the puns he thought more than made up for the dad joke. A lot of clock puns.
Oh, really?
But no real dad jokes. So that's a victory.
Well,
for
maybe
me.
he didn't have time. Clock pun.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Thanks, Rob.
That's for my people at home.
Singh, Machina.
Yeah.
Vinny blocked at the net. It's another point for Holliston. 20-15 now. Ashland just looks a step slow right now.
11 points in a row.
Dug by Singh. Great play, but still somehow dug out by Holliston. Their kill attempt blocked at the net. Net violation against the Panthers. And finally a point for the Clockers. It is 21-16 as Eliza Fialki checks in. As does Ali Politica, and as we've seen earlier, Politica will go right back to serve.
I feel like there should be a little bit more enthusiasm from the Ashland crowd. This team's putting on a good display.
Yeah, not much of a student section here tonight, unfortunately. Last regular season game of the year.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Good
Politica
job.
does a good job getting that one
Keep it
over.
alive. Out.
She wound up at the top of her jump and just waited a tick too long.
Yeah.
Could not get a downward angle on that hit. Goes way too long. It's another point for Ashland. Let's see if Politica can go on a run here.
Wow, she can overcome that comment, and we're in good shape. Yes.
Yeah, that announcer jinx has worked both ways tonight.
Oh.
Singh unable to get to that one, and Panthers retake possession.
22-17. A little confusion over who's serving or the official checking in.
There it is.
Protocol.
I've got it figured out.
It's very, very essential to the outcome of the game that you check in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Stasevich. That's unfortunate.
We keep seeing Clocker digs that just, are going to spots on the floor where there just are no teammates. It's the most I've seen them do that this year.
They seem a little down after,
Lost.
a little
lost some
deflated
energy.
after the 14-9 lead evaporated. See if they can regroup.
Pacina from distance. Hits it awkwardly. That hit will be short, going right into the net. 24-17. Panthers looking to close it out here.
Wide. 24-18.
Walker's not out of it yet. Pacina will try to go on a run here. 6-point deficit to overcome. Serve right to the middle. Holliston's first attempt. It's going to be too strong for Singh. Holliston scores the point, finishes off set number 2, and they take a 2-set lead going into the 3rd set.
Now, had we interviewed them after the first set and talked to Ashland, you could have asked, is this next set a must-win?
Okay, what do you think their response would have been? You think it's no?
Well, I was listening to Comedy Channel on Sirius.
Okay.
And who was it? It's Brian Regan does a skit.
Yes.
He's like,
I know what you're talking about.
he's
I've
like,
seen it.
no, he's
Yeah.
not a must win. It's you got to win 3, so we could actually lose. We could lose the next one. It's really a math question. So now it's a must win.
Yeah.
We're down 2. If we lose the next one, then it's over.
Yes.
So this is a must win.
Yeah.
Would we like to win? Sure, we'd like to win.
Yeah, so nearly identical scores the second set, but this one just felt different to me, Rob. Very back and forth in that first set. Clockers seemed to be hanging on with every move the Panthers made. This one, they came out strong, and they just could not finish that same way.
Yeah. They just kind of hit like a wall and just couldn't recover.
They used the perfect word. They just looked deflated the second half of that set.
After they gave up the lead.
So we'll see Quinn Herter go back out as the libero, or Rooney Singh gives that up. We saw Herter as the libero in set number 1. Maybe, Coach LeBay saw something that he liked, and they're going back to that strategy.
Mm-hmm. But it's kind of how you expect it to play out on paper with a 13-4 squad against a 4-15. The cream kind of rises to the top.
Yep.
But on any given night, any given day.
Any given Wednesday, right? That's the saying?
Yeah. It's a great movie. It's not. But we have any given Sunday. You have Friday Night Lights. Any other movies with days in them that we can think of?
Saturdays,
trivia.
something.
Saturdays.
I mean, not
I know.
Sports related.
It doesn't even have to be sports related. I'm just thinking now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a great trivia question. So write in.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you.
Comments.
We'll get back to you next year when we broadcast the next match.
Or catch up with us in basketball season. Looking forward to that.
Write in. Tell us what you want to see, what you don't want to see.
Favorite movies that start with days of the week.
Doesn't have to start. Just
includes days of the week.
We can do songs too.
Sure. Eliza Fialki will serve to start for the Clockers. Line drive serve dug out by the Panthers. Return. And once again, Clockers unable to get to that hit. Falls right in between all of them.
So Holliston has the chance for the shutout.
Yep. DeCruz checks in for the first time tonight for Ashland. We're at number 5.
Amelia Weisseth to serve for the Panthers.
DeCruz, an early dig. That one's going to get over the net. Play at the net. Just tapped over by the Panthers.
Ashley Rokas with a beautifully timed
nothing Fialki could do.
Put away.
Tough angle.
Two nothing.
DeCruz to Fialki, getting it away from the net a little bit. Vin
paints the tape.
looked into us, they're going to say it was just long. I don't know, Rob.
Wind that back.
So Holliston comes out of the gate firing 3 points in quick succession.
Kind of thought it was long, but was hoping.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That was just barely.
Yeah. Tapping it over lightly. Bacina finds Fialki to Cruz, and it's a net violation against the clock. Nope, double tap. Double touch. They put up the 2. I looked for it this time, Rob.
So, Holliston out to a 4-0 lead.
Bacina, Fialki. Fialki just gets there, hit
5-0, and LeBay is off the bench. Calls timeout.
Can't blame him either. The deflation from set 2 seems to have carried over into set 3 for the Clockers.
Yeah.
It's been a long season. Let me tell you, this is the last regular season game. And, you know, maybe it's catching up to them a little bit. Just look tired. Late start time. I mean, this game started an hour later than
Oh, really?
we were expecting.
They normally...
Yeah, it was supposed to be at 5:30. You were in luck.
I had 6 o'clock on my...
They switched it.
And nobody told me.
Yeah. You should be the first person to tell.
Exactly. The lack of respect.
Yeah. Just looking for a second like I would have to start this game solo.
And you would have performed just fine.
Yeah, well, you still prefer when this is a you know, a 2-man gig. Vidi, Clockers come out of the timeout with a quick point. That's a great thing to see. Coach LeBay's got to be happy with that one. Aruni Singh checks in for DeCruz, and Singh will go back to serve. Easy dig, kill on the far side.
That's wide. Ooh, that was a little awkward turn by Singh.
Yeah, she gets up, not limping or anything, so should be okay.
Yep.
It just looked like she rolled her ankle or something. Got a little worried for a second. She looks okay, and she'll serve again. Strong line drive.
Oh,
serve.
beautiful
Just clipped
serve.
that net. We saw her do that earlier, and you know, use that net perfectly this time. And Clockers have rattled off 3 in a row out of the timeout.
She's probably one of the better servers for Clockers, right?
Absolutely, and she showed it tonight. A few really strong serves that we've seen. Strong kill attempt, glances off a Clocker and out of bounds. So Holliston with a quick response to make it 6-3.
Will you be going over to Holliston for the football game Friday night?
Probably not. No, I'm actually going to be in attendance at the field hockey game that's here.
Oh.
Got a friend of mine who plays for Newton North, so I'm excited to
nice.
see her. Should be fun. Bacina kill attempt. Falls over the net on the side of the Panthers. Clockers get another point back. 6-4 now. Are you going to the football game on Friday?
I will go. Should be a nice evening.
Yeah, so you're what? You're commentator by night and then superfan also by night.
Yeah, I was at the game in Medfield last Thursday. And I didn't get a chance to see him, but Stephen Marks, athletic director, is now over in Medfield
now. Bacina, good dig. Herder will set for Vidi. Vidi's just going to get it over.
Weiss sets.
Barely taps. Bacina gets it over. Good readjustment for the Clockers, and now it's a Holliston miscommunication that results in an Ashland point. 7-5, Clockers retake possession. Ali Politica checks in. She'll go to the back line. Line drive serve just barely let go by that Holliston player. Thought it might have gone up for
I know. I thought she was trying to make a play for it.
Yeah, but it did not, the ref says, and it's a point for the Panthers.
See if we can get the wave going.
Yeah.
Just go down and start.
Nothing.
No, exactly.
Yeah, so these mics don't go that far. Herder a strong dig, political set. Fialki on the near side. Looks like she painted the tape again there for a second, just a little long.
It was slow enough that I was able to actually see it land.
So just a little unlucky there, Eliza Fialki. And it's another point for Holliston.
Game of inches, game of degrees, really, in regards to the angle that you hit with.
Yep, Ernie Singh misplays that hit. And the Panthers on a little bit of a roll now.
Doubling up Ashland, 10-5 at the moment. 66.66% of the points in the set with a bar over it.
Politica to Fialki. Cross court dugout by Holliston.
Weiss is everywhere to bar.
Strong spike to that back corner. We've seen them hit that same back corner 3 times.
Is it bar or Barry? I can't.
I think it's bar. Not sure though.
Lucy, first name. This is Veronica.
Herder can't get to that one. And Ashland just spent in scramble mode these last few points.
See if Coach LeBay comes back. He just went through the doors to get the ball. Okay.
Holliston just has all the momentum right now.
Yeah. Nobody would have blamed him. No. I kid because people at home are like, that's not a nice thing to say.
It's just your sense of humor.
I was serious. It wasn't funny. No. That's my sense of humor. All right, Ashland gets one back.
Yep.
Into the net.
Little
once again.
Jinx, but I won't take too much credit for that one.
Oh, really?
I said they were on a roll. I mean, I've said it a few times, but yeah. Pacino will serve now. Trying to get some momentum back for the Clockers. Serve right to the middle. Kind of a knuckleball. Holliston initially unsure how to play it. Getting over the net. Fialki the kill attempt. Herder sets to nobody, and it's another point for Holliston.
Ali Politica with a dive into the backfield of Holliston.
Forcing Bacina to back up. Just a tough play to make right on that back line.
Lucy B on the serve.
Just unwavering right now. 14-6, the biggest lead of the night for either team. And that one just barely stays in bounds. Bacina unsure how to play it, and Holliston's got another point.
Yeah, almost like she was thinking it might go wide by the time she realized there was no recovery time.
Yeah, I mean, you talked very early on how important understanding where you are is, and we've just seen Ashland struggle with that a few times tonight. It is probably, in my opinion, not knowing the most about this sport, it is what seems to be one of the most difficult things to do in volleyball. Is just understanding where you are.
And I get it that during the point where you're moving around so much, it's a little less. You're a little difficult. Less able to be aware of where you are, but on the serve where you're just kind of stationary for the most part, should be able to gauge those a little better. But do we get a final number on the attendance? We're not approaching Nebraska Cornhusker. Do you need my hand? Or we? No, decent crowd though. Decent crowd. I like it. The student section not that great, but it's
there's not as much space for a student section in the gym.
Yeah, but
so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt.
We're not, like we said, we're not breaking any Nebraska Cornhusker attendance records.
Not playing in a football stadium either, though. So.
Well, oh wow.
Serve goes right into the net. Clockers will take that. And Mike Collins will go back to serve.
16-7.
Serve right down the middle. Holliston will get it over. Fialki. Ashland in scramble mode, but DeCruz gets it over, and a miscommunication by the Panthers results in a clocker point.
Yeah, a little miscommunication, but that was a heck of a hit. Did you see all the spin on that thing?
It was, yeah.
Even if, by the time she would have returned it way back there, that would have been difficult. So.
Yeah, really, really impressive play from Ellie DeCruz, seeing her first action of the night here in set number 3. Great hit by Gabby Van Beek. It's about as easy as it's going to get. Just floated right up there for her, and she hit it to a wide open spot. Holliston the return. Near side kill.
A very rare misstep by Weisseth on the set.
Yep.
So it's 16-10.
Yep. Emily Collins has got Ashland 4 straight points off her serves. Dug out by libero number 1 for the Panthers.
Oh.
Blocked at the line. Van Beek, strong play. DeCruz almost a double hit, but not quite. Taps it over the net. Van Beek, another great play at the net. She did not reach over that line. It's another point for Ashland, showing a little bit of life. 16-11 now.
Solid play. You have to go hit that one. It's at its zenith. On the line?
Perfect
yes, that
Emily
was on the line.
Emily Collins leading the Clockers charge right now. 6 straight points.
Lead has been cut to 4.
Indeed.
With a deficit as well, depending who you're looking at. That's a nice serve as well. A lot of uncertainty by Holliston on that one.
Still get it over the net. Politica to Van Beek. Strong kill attempt. Dug up by the Panthers. Getting over the net. Perfectly done. Right in front of DeCruz, just could not make a play on that. Heck of a hit by.
The confidence with Ashley Rokas on that hit. Like, she saw that the whole way, and she knew just didn't have to kill it.
Yep. Very impressive finesse play.
Valentini.
Line drive serve just barely gets over the net, and Ashland can't do anything with it. 18-12 in favor of the Panthers right now.
60%.
Yep.
Valentini.
Good dig by Herder. Fialki gets it over. Set far side.
Long.
Was going to go a little long. Herder just took a split second to figure that out. Split second too long.
She's a Celtics fan. She wants to get home and watch the game.
Tough play to make.
Yeah.
Tough play to make.
See if they can stem the tide here.
Good dig by DeCruz. Politica will go back to DeCruz. Running up to the line. Blocked at the net. Panthers with another strong point there.
A for effort.
Increase their advantage to 8 points, 20-12 here.
Herder diving all over the place.
Momentum is back in the hands of the Panthers, 21-12. So they're looking to close out set number 3. Great serve dug out by DeCruz. Van Beek taps it over. Politica back to DeCruz again.
Oh,
might have gone a little long.
Yep.
Bounces off the
playing it
support
deep
thing up there.
All out of sorts.
Yeah, Holliston a little unlucky there. It bounced off one of the support pillars in the gym. But that is still in play, and it's a point for the Clockers. Eliza Fialki back to serve.
What does a tapeworm have in common with the Eiffel Tower?
No, you don't need to do this, Rob. It's okay, really.
It's for your dad.
No. It's just
They're both Paris sites.
Uh-huh.
I'll repeat. No,
nope. No, you're good. You're good.
I'm not.
Got it the first time. Thank you.
You can rewind your tape if you want to hear it again.
I'll tell him you said that. He'll appreciate that.
Dedicated to Josh Abrams.
Pacino, good play. Herder keeps it alive for Ashland. DeCruz gets it over. A lot of spin on that once again. Left-handed hit getting it over the net. Herder to Vitti. Oh. Her hit comes up short, goes right into the net. 22-14 advantage for the Panthers.
Tough point. Tough point to lose there.
Hard fought, hard fought.
22-14 is the lead now for the Panthers. 3 points away.
Fialki will set for Van Beek.
Great dig by Wyseth.
I don't know how she did that. Pacina to DeCruz. Looking for the finesse play, just a little bit out of bounds. Holliston's got 2 more points to work with. 9-point advantage as we near the end of the 3rd set.
Amelia Wyseth, the senior, the captain.
Couple clockers dug that one out. Fialki sets for Vitti. Strong spike. Returned by Holliston. Line violation.
Double.
Another double hit. I keep calling that a little early. I'm working on it.
I don't see it. It's hard to see until they hold up the 2 fingers.
But. Gonna wait till he goes like this, or he goes. I don't know what the signal for net violation is. Singh, a little less power on this serve. Almost finds the floor. Holliston returns it, but out of bounds. A lot of court to work with. She just it's a little mental mistake, and the Clockers will take it. 23-16 now.
I think that was Isabel Glenn Smith, seeing some of her only action tonight. So see if Clockers can maybe take advantage.
Finesse play blocked by Van Beek at the net.
By the veteran. Yes. Wyseth making the error this time.
23-17 now. Clockers not done yet. Good serve from Singh. Get over the net. Herder. Fialki. Pacina.
Oh.
There's the double hit going against the Clockers this time.
And it is now.
That is match point, right?
If they change the score.
There it is.
24-17. Game, set, match, point. Still alive. Tough one. Wyseth's recovery.
Pacina keeps it alive. Fialki back to Pacina. Taps it over. The kill.
Set to Barry.
Blocked at the net. Vitti with a nice play. Van Beek's going to have to get it over and does so.
A lot of drama on this last point.
Another kill attempt. Strong, and that one is going to be just a little long. Thought the Clockers might have gotten away with a helpful call there. But they will take it 24.
You know what? I think it hit that extra dash there.
That extra dash? Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah, I wonder, what is that for? What sport?
I am not sure.
Shuttle run?
A lot
you
of
guys
lines
still do the
this.
shuttle run?
A lot of lines on this. No. I don't even have a wellness class this year. And that will do it. Holliston wins in straight sets by scores 25-19, and then
18.
Sets 2 and 3, 25-18 were the next 2 sets. So a hard-fought battle from the Clockers, unfortunately unable to come out with the victory. That wraps up your regular season, but before we get to that, do you have a silver award for the Clockers tonight?
Who do you give it to? I mean, the play was so well balanced,
evenly distributed. I think the whole team
it wasn't
one tonight.
Yeah, we'll give them. Yeah, the whole team. We'll give them the silver medal.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Silver medal, team silver medal, and hopefully they can build on what they did tonight against a tough Holliston squad, who now goes to 14-4. Clockers fall to 4-16, but they will be heading to the playoffs. So we wish them the best.
Absolutely.
And on behalf of the crew tonight, Mackie the Knife Kotob and Chase Abrams, I'm Rob Silver saying good night and go Clockers.
We'll see you next time.